What's the difference? We're about to get another reaction today. We're hopping into Gilmore Girls episode number 1, season number 5, called Say Goodbye to Daisy Miller. I don't know who that is. Not sure who Daisy Miller is. Unless they're trying to say goodbye to Rory's virginity, maybe. So, yeah, last episode. Last episode was crazy. It was nuts. Did not see the ending happening. I mean, I guess I kind of could have seen it happening. I saw it happening when it was like right when it was about to happen because I was getting all these vibes, right? But yeah, Rory lost her virginity to Dean. Dean, the married man. So yeah, Lorelai is, I don't want to say upset with Rory. She's hurt for Rory. She knows that this was a giant mistake. Rory is the other woman. So this is gonna be very bad for Rory, right? She's not gonna handle it well, probably. And she was arguing it at the end last episode where she thought that it was the right thing to do. I had him first was her line, and he loves me. Like, it was just like, what is happening? Like, what? But we saw at the end she started crying when what's her name, Lindsay, picked up. So yeah, that's what we're gonna hop into here. This is gonna be all kinds of messy. Of course, we know that these two have admitted to the girls that they're not, sleeping in the same house. Luke and the Jason thing, where if Luke kissing Lorelai and running away, or chasing Kirk. Kirk, right? Yeah, so we're gonna hop in here, have a good old time, have some fun, feel the tension of just the awkwardness, and here we go.
Girls. We're doing it.
Thanks.
Why are we seeing this again? This is so fucking awkward. At least we're seeing different camera angles, which is cool. Very cool that they filmed it in different camera angles.
I didn't know he was gonna show up tonight, and it's.
Oh my God, he heard this.
It's awful for you to find out like this. I know, but everything's okay.
He heard all this. Like, what is she looking for?
Glasses of wine at lunch.
Well, then buy me a boa and drive me to Rio because I am open for business.
Oh my God,
When you're
that
like
is.
this, I'm going to bed.
Wow, what a dick.
Richard?
He locked her in the basement?
Will not climb out the window.
I will. I
The
will
whole-
climb out the window right now.
Oh my God, the whole. She took off her skirt.
No.
Emily,
What the fuck is happening?
an aneurysm or something? Get inside and put this on.
Get away from me.
Oh my
Do you
God,
seriously think
what is this
39 years
scene?
of marriage.
The cops. Oh no, security.
Sort of problem here, folks?
Oh my
No,
God.
There's no problem.
We got a call from some of your neighbors.
You, Richard, now there's a report. And a report means we'll be in the police blotter. Harold Huffington reads the police blotter religiously. It's like heroin to her. You've turned us into the scandal of the...
Wow, a lot of woo.
Oh no.
It's okay.
What happened?
He landed butt first in Taylor's rose.
Will she
bushes.
Oh,
tell?
poor thing.
She
Didn't
would've
slow
told
him down
Luke,
though.
right?
I managed to tackle him.
Lots of hot towels. I'll go. Be right back.
All the thorns up his ass.
How you feeling?
Is Luke here?
I'm right here, Kirk.
You just settle down and relax, and I'll be right back.
This episode is amazing right now.
Oh my gosh. You kissed.
Yes.
I can't believe she didn't tell me. What?
Where did she think you were?
Hey.
Brownies.
At like 12? Has he been gone all day?
He worked late again.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know.
You want a brownie?
Oh, you're like a dick, yeah.
My mom put gummy bears in. I'm like, I'm still 3 or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. They hung up.
So you didn't take a message?
I told you
They hung
up.
up.
So great. You're just answering my phone, not taking messages? That's great,
Wow,
Lindsay.
you're an ass,
Dean,
bro.
Taylor calls on this phone, and Tom. I mean, this phone is for business, okay? That's why I have it. Absolutely no respect for me at all. That's just obvious.
Holy
I
shit.
don't want to fight. We always fight.
You've become this guy? Holy shit. You made it seem, I mean, I don't know. I guess she doesn't work and everything, but
I know
shit.
it does. I want half of that cranberry.
Hold it right there. Michelle.
God.
Michelle, I have a complaint. Michelle.
Episode was going so well.
Michelle.
Yes.
Can I help you? I was talking to you and you just walked away from me.
Your dogs?
I'd leave it in your hallway and in the morning I find this.
Oh my God, what have I done?
Excuse me, I'm sorry. Taylor,
Was it?
why did you leave your shoe in the hallway?
Your complimentary shoe shine.
Our
I don't know what he's talking about.
Table? Because I always thought it would be on top of the table. We could boulder 'em.
there was no sex.
No sex? Why no sex? Can't Lou.
I'm sure he can. There was no time. Everything happened so fast, and we were here with the town, and my parents.
Yeah, don't talk to Rory.
Breakfast already?
Yeah, I was just leaving you a note.
Not about
Kinda
the.
wolfed it down there.
I'm a light eater.
But hey, forget it.
I will.
Not that I take back what I said.
That's your prerogative.
Just let her go.
I mean, he is married.
Stop.
And,
There's
as
people
your
here.
friend, I have every right to point out the obvious.
Which you did twice now.
Okay, and I stand by it. But if you don't want to talk, then fine.
Great.
We won't talk.
Love the thought.
Rory,
So don't worry
leave.
about me nagging you to talk anymore.
Walk
I'm not
away.
Terrific.
In fact, I'm really busy, so if you did change your mind.
Which I won't.
Okay, but if you a little distracted.
Look at his other shoe.
No, it was a big deal. I just
We should have met out of town. Like, this is bad. Why would we meet in town where everybody could see this? Oh my God, we're morons. We are legit idiots. We're teenage idiots. What are we doing?
So,
You are the other woman.
you wanted to talk?
He's having an affair with you.
Talk. Words. Love.
Oh my God.
I know. Who would have even thought that Dean could fit in my bed? I mean, it's so. Here is not an option.
Okay, well then.
Yeah, I would practice without you too.
What do you think you're doing?
Told you she'd be mad.
so make sure they all get the thank you cards and like
That was an
11
unnecessary
candles. The room smells good
need.
when they get up there.
Everything
And
seems
great
kind of,
job
I don't
this
know.
weekend.
I guess they've already had the Taylor thing, so. Hey, mom's here.
Oh my God!
My, what a lovely greeting.
Fine.
Great.
Bye.
He's gonna run into
did
Lindsay.
that. Did you put in the meat thermometer?
Yes, I put in the meat thermometer. I put in 3 meat thermometers. Just we had it at our wedding. His mother makes it every time we go over there. I'm making dinner tonight, and it has to be perfect. So just tell me
What
how
if
to
she's
do it again.
pregnant, yeah?
Okay.
And write it down.
Okay. First, you rub it with a little oil. Then take some fresh ground
See any reason to put this off any longer? Girls, I have something to say that may shock you.
Yeah, your
But
father?
unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about that now. And insisted that he put me on tonight's plane to Paris no matter what. He finally managed to bump someone from a church group, and I've got my seat, and I'm leaving at 10. And Rory, my offer to you still stands.
Sure. Grandma, I'd love to.
That is just
Wow,
wonderful.
okay.
I'll call Rafi
Aw.
right away and tell him to bump another Baptist. Wonderful time,
Okay,
you and I. It'll be
this is
just
gonna be
like
bad.
cheese.
Let's see how this
Lorelai, I'm
goes.
going to use your phone.
Be my guest, Mom.
Have fun.
Europe.
Have fun.
Cool.
Walk away, Lorelai.
What?
So what is this? A Henry James novel? The young.
I'm just
Protecting
okay.
you.
Maybe I am.
Ha!
I wasn't planning on it, but maybe somewhere in the back of my mind, I just thought.
Say goodbye to Daisy Miller.
Okay, fine. So maybe
Oh,
I
that's a
suggest
person?
the
Okay.
trip to give you some time to
Travel back to the turn.
own affairs. Sorry, that's a bad choice of words. You can handle your own life event. So if you didn't want to go to Europe, all you had to do was say you didn't want to go, but you didn't. So I assume you goth rock. It's just going to confuse your roommates.
Tell Grandma to pack.
Oh, this feels real. He's not leaving her, Rory. Rory leaves for Europe on the premiere? Okay. What's the next couple episodes? Rory in Paris?
Come on, girls, hurry up. We have an adventure to embark on. There you go, my picture ID and my boarding pass. Rory, hurry up. You have to hold
Do you
your...
have trashy magazine money?
You're with Grandma.
Magazines make
Grandma's loaded. We're fine.
Here's $20. It's a long flight.
Rory, hurry, please.
What do I feel like she's gonna come back? Who won't have leave? She wouldn't. She's gonna come back this episode. And my hand is up.
Hey, it's me. Listen, I got a call from my...
All right, that's it. What are you gonna do for 2 weeks? Wait, he's driving. Maybe we don't do this.
Well, yes, it's the only thing that makes really good business sense.
So, where are you right now?
about 10 minutes from if I lived here, I'd blow my brains out.
Ah, yes, I hear it's lovely there this time of year.
Oh. All right. Well, that was a bit of a anticlimactic ending there. All right. So this episode was really good. Like, I was going to give it a very high praise, but the episode was really good. There were a few choices that I didn't like, or that I thought not that I didn't like. They took so the episode started with a lot of tension, right? A lot of tension, a lot of just shit going down, right? The tension kind of dropped a little bit with the Taylor thing. I was like, okay, we're throwing this Taylor story here about the shoes. All right, whatever. Then we do it again with the Lane and the band. I was like, oh, okay. And then at the end here, Rory just leaves. That's it. Just left. It just felt like the premieres is supposed to like, oh, where are things going? But this premiere was more like, felt like a finale almost. Like she's going to Europe for a while for the summer. So when we get back, it's going to be 2 months later, probably, or a month later or so. So unless we're going to follow her through Europe, which is definitely possible, but probably not. So yeah, wow. You guys know I've been Team Dean for a very long time. Like I've been Team Dean since the beginning. And this episode made me very, very, very strongly dislike Dean. Like a lot. Like a lot. He came across as an asshole, a douchebag. He's a cheater. Rory is the other woman he's having an affair with. Never, ever thought that would be what would happen. Did not see that coming. But he did do that. We also have the stuff with Emily and Richard. I don't know where that's going. Are they going to get divorced? I mean, they're separated now. So where do you take that, right? Where do you take that story? Like they broke up. Like what happens next? That is going to be a very, very interesting route to go there as well. Because Richard just doesn't seem to care. Doesn't care. We also have the Luke and Lorelai situation, right? Where Luke just wants Lorelai to give him a shot, right? He's like, please don't change your mind until I get back. So we got that all building, right? He's worried. He doesn't want to put pressure on it. He's telling Suki about it, and like well, she figured it out, but about like don't tell her, don't mention it to her. You know, no, don't put pressure on it. So that's another piece of the puzzle. Then we have Lindsay. So about 5 whatever episodes ago, I don't remember. Dean, we found out that Dean works while Lindsay just stays home all day. And I was very against that. I was like, what? No. We don't got kids. What are you doing home all day? You're not working. You're not doing anything. That's not a thing. You're not going to school. That's not a thing. I mean, it's a thing, but it wouldn't be a thing for me. Like, you're not doing anything? While I'm busting my ass, working 2 jobs and trying to get this townhouse that you want, and you're not doing anything? I was like, ooh, I don't know, man. So we have that. Then this episode, they show Lindsay, she's just trying. Dean yelled at her, was being a complete and utter tool to her, but she was trying, you know what I mean? Like, she was legitimately trying to be a good wife. And he is looking for a fight, right? This whole scene here, it's just him looking for a fight. He needs a reason to argue. Like, she's worried about him. She picks up the phone. Like, any man that gets upset about their wife picking up their phone is hiding something. Like his excuse of like, oh, what if it was work or whatever? No. There's nothing she did that would warrant your reaction, right? So what this shows is Rory was right. You weren't ready. Turns out you're an immature jackass. You can't handle the pressure of marriage. You can't handle the pressure of having a significant other that isn't Rory. You broke up. I mean, you didn't break up with Rory. Rory broke up with you, and then you tried to move on, and you just grabbed the first girl, and it was her, and she fell for you, and that's what this is. Proving that you're just a complete utter asshole, bro. I don't know how to feel about him now anymore. Like I just don't like him now. Because you're like, he did it, right? And then he does this whole thing, and then he meets up with her again. And then they sleep together again. Like, what an asshole, bro. There's no way. Now, early on, when I was like Team Dean, right? And there were some of you that were Team Dean. You guys were like me. You guys were Team Dean at that point. You guys aren't Team Dean now, right? There's no way. I'm not Team Dean. I'm not Team Jess. I'm Team none of these guys. I think Jess is a bad choice. I think Dean was a bad choice. Now, I mean, I think Dean would treat her well. Maybe. So I guess you can say, well, you know, if he divorces Lindsay, breaks her heart, and gets back with Rory, maybe he'll probably never do this to Rory and treat her right forever. So I thought that they would go the route that maybe she gets pregnant or something, and that even further complicates stuff for Rory. There's a lot of ways you can take this story. A lot of different ways. And I'm just kind of left going, what? Yeah, like I said, we had the Lane stuff that I don't really care about. We got our Europe trip. Yeah. Just a phenomenal episode, except for a few pieces. So I don't know. I'd probably give it a very strong 8. Just because the highs were so high, the tension was there. There were just a few choices that I was like, okay. Like I thought the ending of the episode was very anticlimactic. I was like, oh, she just leaves? Okay, cool. But it wasn't even like a build-up to a leave. It was just like her leaving, and then the ending is really Luke and Lorelai talking about their relationship. Kinda, not even. So I don't know. That's my reaction. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Like, comment, subscribe. Patreon for the full reaction. I'm gonna get out of here, and I'll talk to you guys later.